Happy Easter. This is the Easter Bunny. It's for the Easter Bunny. I have hidden 36 Easter eggs around your house. Find all 36 and open them for a special surprise.
You're gonna find all of them, bud.
I love you. Happy Easter. Love, the Easter Bunny. Wow. Is this...
Where did it go?
Come here.
I just heard it drop. Where did it go? Where did that one go?
We have to open the Easter eggs for a special surprise.
Why did I not see where that went?
Look.
Did it go behind?
It's a bouncy ball. Come here, come here, come here.
He's finding all of them. One of them just fell behind here, I think.
You get the camera on?
Yeah, it's on, but I think one just fell behind there.
Good job, Mom.
He did it.
Alright, well, we gotta find it. Ma.
Hey, why don't you count them as you go and you can put them in here and then we'll open them all at once. How many? How many is that? 1,
5.
5. There's one right here.
Whoa! You found 3 more?
It's a 7.
Here.
We got 8.
8.
Come on,
Keep looking.
Let's go look.
Okay, how many?
Did you find some on the stairs?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Got 10 eggs.
I think there's more down the stairs.
Yeah, go down the stairs.
Better go check down the stairs. Go.
See if you can find some more. Is there more?
Is there more eggs on the stairs? I see them.
5.
Go down the stairs. Go 1, 2, and go down.
There's 2 down there.
Well, go down more. See it? It's right down there. Yep.
How many?
You got it. Good job. Come on. Wow, you get 2 more eggs. Put them in the thing.
10.
How many do we have?
12 and 13.
There's one there too. On your desk, Gade. Look at your desk. There's an egg.
Look. Look. No.
Put them in.
Put them in the basket.
Got 15.
Whoa. Look right there. There's 3 eggs.
Want to put in
Put them in the basket. Eden, come here. Put them in the basket. The eggs. Put the eggs
There's
in the
more in
basket.
the kitchen. You gotta find the rest.
Come here. Look at me. Put the egg in the basket. Come here. Guess what? That silly Easter bunny. Put one over there on the lamp.
Look at the lamp.
Look. Hey. You put one on the light. Go get it. And on your easel. And on the window.
Oh yeah, you missed one on the window, buddy. The blue.
dump the eggs.
Look at.
No, not yet. We gotta find all the eggs. There's 36.
There's a green. Up there.
47.
No, there's 36 eggs. How many do you have?
47.
1,
No, how
2,
many
3,
eggs?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20.
So we need to find 16 eggs. Come on, let's go find them.
Come on, there's more down the hall, I think. He didn't get those right on the railing.
There's more.
21.
Whoa. There's more.
There's more.
Eggs.
Come get the others.
15. We gotta find 15 eggs. There's one and there's one. Hurry up. Go put it in the basket. We gotta find some more. I think this is too many eggs.
Well, it was the box that I bought.
Let's check the bathroom. Come on. Let's see if there's any in the bathroom.
24. 25.
Come on. Go put them in the basket. We gotta find 11 eggs now.
Hey, there might be some in the kitchen.
Let's look in the kitchen now.
Egg hunt.
Egg hunt, that's right.
Whoa. Is that a car?
It's a car.
What color is that car?
Pink.
Yeah.
Cool pink car.
We gotta find some more eggs.
More.
And the kitchen's a mess.
Whoa!
Egg hunt.
You found 2? Yeah, put them in the basket.
Is that 27?
Let's go.
Go put them in the basket. There's more out here. I think that's 27.
More eggs.
Hey,
More eggs.
there's one right there.
36 little eggs.
Hey. Is there some near the cookies?
No.
Yeah, put in the.
No, look. Grab them. Go put them in your basket. Or box, actually, because they didn't give him his basket.
Come on. Let's see if there's any more eggs. Let's look around. There's one. And there's another. There's another egg. Put it in the basket.
And that one,
Alright.
I think so.
There's still one more egg we gotta find. Oh, you got it!
I think that's all of them.
Guess what? I think you got all the eggs.
We got 36 eggs.
Yeah.
This is a cool pink car, man.
Now, you can dump them out.
You can see all the stuff that's inside them. Oh my goodness. There's a blue car.
Whoa. Go ahead.
You want to open them?
No.
Hey, there's one thing we're missing. Hey, there's one thing we're missing. The Easter basket. Guess what? Hey, guess what? The Easter bunny always hides an Easter basket. We gotta find it.
Where do you
Always
think you
hides
left
it
your
in the
basket?
living room. Let's look in the living room. Come on. Come on. We gotta find a big basket.
What's this, Bubbles?
Basket. Come on, let's see if we can find it. See.
Is there a basket in your Jeep?
No, there's no basket in there. Let's check under this blanket. Nope. No basket there. You're little. Let's see if you can go in there. See if you find a basket.
Is there a basket in your tent? It's green, but okay.
A green bucket. The
That's
Easter
your
bunny
basket.
You found it. Finally.
The basket. He likes the eggs more than everything else.
Wow, let's see what he gave you. Come here. You can open the eggs later. You can open the eggs later. Put the egg down. Come here. Let's see.
What's in your bucket?
What the Easter Bunny got you. Wow.
I see Play-Doh.
I see a book.
Look at it.
I found a book.
What's
What
that?
does that say?
Happy Easter, little critters.
Yeah. And another book.
What's that one?
The Easter eggs.
Look at
You
your
gotta
bucket.
take out the stuff in your bucket. What's that?
What is this?
Play-Doh chick and bunny.
Play-Doh. Come here, we're not done yet. Come here, some of my lap.
The eggs are so much cooler.
Not done. Dr. Seuss Easter egg.
That's a big egg.
We're not done yet. We're not done yet. What's this? Mom.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. Not done yet.
Almost. Almost. Look it. Color your own stickers.
Color your own stickers.
No.
That's for the tub.
Mr. Bubble for the tub.
For the bath.
Yeah. And Sour Patch Bunnies. Yeah. And Skittles.
No one Skittles?
Oh, yeah. Now we're paying attention.
No.
Is that for the tub? Look at it. It's a whale.
For the tub.
For the tub. You fill it with water, and water comes out, of here. Yes, not yet. Bubbles. Look at the bubbles.
Peeps bubbles.
And Push Pop. Mike and Ike's candy. Spider-Man chocolate. And these are sniffy. You can smell them. And we're done. Go ahead. You can put it in your
I love that he loves the eggs more than the flippin' Easter basket.
Not done.
Are those cool? Yeah. No, those Mike and Ike's are for him.
Mike and Ike's are dead. Pay for those Mike and Ike's. Goddamn Easter.
I was gonna say happy birthday, everybody. Happy Easter, everybody. The Easter Bunny came this morning. We also came to Nani's house, so we gotta go to my grandma's. I really don't feel like going there today, but she wants us to come over so Aiden can get his Easter basket. And I tried to wait until like 11 because he's so used to getting like lunch on the way to her house. But I don't think like anything is open today other than Burger King. I dyed my hair and I've washed it twice already and my scalp is still stained, so I'm trying to hide it with a hairband because it's annoying. One thing I hate about black hair dye. I used the one that I usually use, and usually the first time I wash it after I dye my hair, it's fine. It's rainy and crappy out today, again. Didn't have a very good week for vacation, and it went by so fast. Anyway. I finished watching the Santa Clarita Diet last night. I hate the way they end the seasons of that show. It's always a massive cliffhanger ending, and I hate that. I like when it's kind of like just more tied up and like not a cliffhanger, put it that way. Like, I like the way that Stranger Things ends their seasons, because it's not like, it's kind of like it comes to a closure, but you know something else is going to happen next season. But it's not like this massive cliffhanger. Or like, Orange is the New Black sometimes does cliffhangers, but it's usually not too bad. Like the end of last season wasn't too bad. I don't know. I just hate when shows end with cliffhangers like that. And what else did I watch this week? I watched the last episode of The Act. I don't know how many episodes are gonna be in total of this, but there's gonna only be a couple more because there's not much left to go on it now. A bunch of Walmart bags because my uncle asked me to save them for him. So I could give him those, and I have like sprays and stuff for my grandma that she wanted me to make. Freaking receipts and stuff over here. Everybody. Uh-oh. Go ahead. Say hi.
Hi.
Where are we going?
We're going to school.
Somebody's happy about going back to school. I'm glad about that. No arguments or fighting this morning. I'll turn it on in a minute, okay? Oh no, it just fell inside. There is pollen all over everything, which I'm not too fond about because that's not going to help my throat situation any. I feel a lot better. It wasn't even that I felt sick this time at all. It was just a cough. It never even turned into a sinus thing. With Aiden, it was like a cold with a cough because his nose was non-stop, but he's all better now, so. Oh, now you're going to cough and prove me wrong? Cough into your elbow. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna go to school now. I'm gonna say bye.
Bye, everybody. I go to school.
We'll talk to you later. So I'm already on my way to go get Aiden from school in a couple minutes, actually, because it's not really time to leave right this second. It started downpouring. Target was like a waste of time because they had, surprisingly, like no Easter candy left. Like just the junk stuff that nobody ever buys. Like the candy that nobody wants to eat. Which was super surprising to me because like after Christmas and after Valentine's Day they had a ton of candy left over. But none of it was ringing on sale anyway. Like I got Steven 2 bags of jelly beans because that's like his favorite thing ever. And they weren't sale, so I had like a bunch of stuff in my cart and I'm like, I better check this because there was no signs up yet. They didn't put any signs saying anything was on sale, and I'm glad I checked it because nothing was ringing up. Oh my god, I look awful. I have no makeup on or anything. Today's Tuesday. It's already 6:30 at night, but I realized that I didn't film anything. Sorry, my lamp is in the way right here. There we go, that's better. Last night we got like no sleep and it sucks because Steven had to be at work for like 5 o'clock this morning. Aiden came down and wanted to get in bed with us at like 2 in the morning. I don't know why. I thought he had, well, I didn't know why at the time. I thought he had had another nightmare or whatever. And because he's not a kid that will come jump in bed with us. He's never been like that. So, I don't even know what time that was. It didn't look at the clock. It had to have been like 2 o'clock in the morning. And then it was a lot of him like not being able to sleep in our bed and tossing and turning. And like I would hear him fall asleep. I heard him fall asleep a couple of times. What is up with my hair? Because he would be like lightly snoring and then he'd wake up again. And then he woke up when Steven's alarm went off. And he was just laying there. So I was wide awake at that time, and then Steven asked him if he wanted to go back in his room, and he said yes, and then he fell right back to sleep. And then I fell back asleep, thankfully, so I got a few hours of sleep, and then my alarm went off.
Uh-oh.
What?
Is that it?
What happened?
Oh, what happened?
That doesn't sound good. What'd you do? His laptop turned off because he just let it sit there. So what was I saying? My alarm went off like usual to get up in the morning, and I came upstairs and he was lying on the living room floor, and that is always the sign that Aiden doesn't feel good because he's lying on the floor. And I was like, what's wrong? And he said, what did he say? He was like, need to throw up or need to do throw up, something like that. So I was like, great, his stomach's upset. So that could have been why he woke up at like 2 in the morning. His stomach was bothering him. But then I called him out of school because I wasn't going to send him to school knowing that he'd probably puke and then they'd call me to come get him anyway. So I called him out. I asked him if he wanted anything. He wanted juice. He wasn't hungry. So he drank some juice and then he immediately threw up and then he felt better. So he was playing on his computer and he was playing in his room for most of the day, and then Steven was coming home around 3, and right before he called me I noticed that Aiden was being super quiet, so I peeked in his room and he was sound asleep. So I figured, okay, he must have been super tired out from not getting enough sleep last night. He took a nap for like an hour and a half. And then when I heard him get up, I came upstairs because I was downstairs and he was laying on the couch again, like acting like he didn't feel good. But I think that time it was just because he never takes naps anymore. So I think he was just kind of like thrown off waking up in the middle of the day like that, like, oh, what did I just do? So I gave him a bath and then he felt a lot better. So now he seems fine. He doesn't have a fever or anything. Like Steven said, he's probably like going through growing pains because the kid looks like he's grown an inch in the past week. Even when he went back to school yesterday after school, after April vacation, all the teachers were like, he looks like he's grown. He looks taller. So I don't know. Hopefully he's okay in the morning. I had a bunch of stuff I needed to do today and I couldn't go do any of it because I had to keep him home and I didn't want to drag him to the store with me if he was not feeling good. So that was how today went. I stayed home with Aiden because he wasn't feeling the greatest. I'm like, is this ever going to end? Like, he just had a cold for a week and that awful cough that didn't want to go away, and he seems over that now, and now he's got an upset stomach. But he just had a grilled cheese and he's been like drinking fine and eating fine today, so I'm hoping that he'll be okay in the morning. So that is how our day went. It wasn't the greatest day. But I was kind of happy that I didn't have to go out super early in the morning because I got to go back to sleep and take a little bit of a nap after not being able to sleep practically all night because Aiden was up all night and he never does that. So like, I've never, other than when he was first born, I've never had that issue where like your kids come and wake you up and want to be up at all hours of the night. Never experienced that. So I guess I'm lucky because like I have friends with kids that like they're always shot and so tired because the kids are up all night. But anyway, I just figured I'd fill you in on what went on today, but I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Hopefully Aiden will be feeling better and he'll be able to go to school, but that's it for now. Hey guys, today is Wednesday. Looks like the sun's gonna come out, which if it does, it's gonna be hot because it's already warm. It's 66 degrees. That's warm to me. Well, that's warm to me. And especially, see, the sun just came out super bright. It's gonna be warm. But Steven has today off, luckily, because I had to keep Aiden home again because he wasn't feeling good. He doesn't have a fever or anything. He's just like not himself. But I kind of have a feeling that today he was taking it because he just didn't want to go to school, which is odd for him because he usually loves going to school. But we tried to get his sleep back on track because last night, again, he didn't want to go to bed. And that is so unlike him. And I'm actually going right now to buy him a nightlight because I have a feeling he's going through like an afraid of the dark period, and that's why he doesn't want to go to sleep at night. heard him jump out of bed and he was crying again. And even like when I was trying to tuck him into bed, he started crying, and I'm like, what's wrong, buddy? So I shut everything off and I came downstairs, and then like 20 minutes later I heard him get up. So we let him stay up and play a little bit, and then Steven and I both tried to tuck him into bed again, and he was getting upset, and Steven kind of calmed him down, and then I left the hall light on, and I was like, you want me to leave the light on? And he said yeah. So we just left the light on all night and didn't have any problems. He didn't come downstairs and try to wake us up or anything, and he slept through the night. So I'm hoping that a nightlight will fix this situation. And he had a little Mickey nightlight that, like, the thing, I don't even know if they make them anymore. It was the ones that, like, you just tilt it to the side, like one of those silicone squishy, they're called like Light Buddies or something like that, that I got him a few years ago. And like a week after I got the thing, I had to write to the company and say that it just like died. It wouldn't charge anymore because it had like a rechargeable battery thing. So they sent me a brand new one, and now it doesn't work again. It's like if you let it sit for too long without charging the battery, it will not recharge. So it wasn't a very bright one anyway, so I think I'm just gonna get him a little lamp for his room. So this was the little lamp that I got for him yesterday. It's the same one that I have in the living room that I use as a nightlight sometimes. And it's an LED light. Hold on, I'm trying to find the little thing. I kind of like hid it behind his Trolls tree so that it's not right in his eye line, so it's not super bright. But actually, I can't take credit for that. That was Steven for the idea for the placement here. But it's bright, but not too bright that it's going to keep him awake, and he fell right asleep last night, so I think this is going to work out good. I think it's more of a, I'm afraid of the dark type thing more than anything, but his sleep is back on track now because he went to sleep last night at his normal time, slept through the night, didn't wake up crying or having a fit or anything, so I think that this is the solution, is a little lamp nightlight type situation. That these are only, I know they're kind of stupid looking, like they look like an upside down bucket, but they have pink, blue, and white. So I got the white, same one I have in the living room, and they're only, it's like $6.48. So the only bummer is that you can't replace the light bulb, but they're cheap enough that like when it dies you can just get another one. But it's an LED light, so it's supposed to last a really long time. So I'm hoping this works. It seemed to work last night, and he's in a good mood and ready for school today, so I'm excited about that. My phone updated overnight, and it just did a thing where, like, when I click on the camera icon, it automatically asks if you want to do photo or video, so that's pretty cool. Instead of having to go into it and then flick through. Don't need the umbrella today, Ed. It's actually nice and sunny out. I was just telling him I think you're gonna have outdoor recess today. Although he likes indoor recess because he gets to play on the iPad and stuff. It is, I'll turn it on in a minute. I'm just trying to see what the time is. It's almost time to leave. Not quite yet. What am I doing today? He's got ABA therapy after school. And Steven is I think I already said he's working 6 to 3 all week. So he had to be at work and awake really early this morning again. But he'll be home for most of Eden's therapy session. He hasn't, like, yeah. He hasn't been home for them in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. And I like try to, is it brief or debrief him on everything that went on during the session, but I can't remember everything. So I'm gonna do like some browsing today because I'm gonna get some more stuff for the Mother's Day swap that I'm doing. I think I'm gonna go to TJ Maxx and look and see what they've got. You okay?
Yeah.
We both still have an annoying tickly cough. I don't know what this is. I don't see any pollen on anything today. I should have checked. My weather app always says like if the pollen count is high or not. I forgot what else I was gonna say, but that's it for now. I will check in later or tomorrow. What are you doing? I just cleaned your glasses. Don't mess them up. What's wrong? Is it itchy?
Yeah.
Yeah. You okay? Want me to turn the radio on?
No.
No, you don't want to listen to it now?
No.
You don't want 17?
No. 20.
20? 20 is very loud.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. You want to say bye?
I gotta school.
Say hi. Today is Friday. We got some crappy news last night. Like, I had a good day yesterday, and then Eden's ABA therapist came, and at the end of their session she said that she's not gonna be able to be his therapist anymore. It's like, as it is right now, she works 6 days a week because she has to come here on Saturdays, because it's not like we're making her come on Saturdays, but she has to see him at least 2 days a week, and she's so booked up with other people during the week that, like, she comes on Thursday, but she doesn't have time to come any of the other days. So it was either have her come, like, when they were first setting it up, because, like, the main guy that runs it, I guess they don't have enough therapists to go around, and he was working on hiring more people, like, when we first started this whole process. You can press it in a minute, okay? So when they were first setting up, like, her schedule and everything, it was either come on Saturdays, which, like, wasn't ideal for us either, because we like to sleep in a little later on the weekend and we have to get up early, or come, like, a few more days during the week before he goes to school, which I know that wouldn't have worked out, because that would only be, like, he gets up at 7 and has to be at school for 9. Like, right now it's 8:30 and we're leaving 8:35. So they wouldn't have much time. He wouldn't be, like, in full concentration mode because it's early in the morning right before he's gonna go to school. So it just sucks, because, like, we all like her. Eden's used to her. She's used to him and knows, like, how to work with him and everything. And, like, the way I am with meeting new people, I don't want to have to get used to somebody else. I was all anxious about when we first met her and everything, and I didn't want to... What did I just do?
Press browse.
Press browse. Why were my lights on like that? I'm just bummed about it, because she's been with him for almost a year. I believe it was June when she started last year. Browse? I don't want to browse yet. Shuffle. It just sucks having to, like, and then, like, they all use the same type of programs and everything to work with him, but, like, just like with anything else, everybody's gonna have their own little methods of doing things, and, like, he's so used to the way she does stuff. I don't know. I almost want to talk to the guy that's her boss and be like, is there any way you can move any of the other clients around so that she could come during the week instead, a different day, like Thursday and some other day? We don't care, because, like, we don't do anything after school anyway. And plus, with the summer coming, he's gonna do the summer program, but that's only till noon every day, I think. That's how it was the last 2 years.
Free 11.
It sucks. I mean, Eden's pretty good at like adapting to new situations and everything. And like, I didn't know how he was gonna be in kindergarten after doing preschool and everything, but he's been fine. So
20.
it just sucks. I think it's worse on me than anything else. But like, Steven was upset too because he was saying the same things. Like, he's so used to the way she does stuff with him. And she's like very easygoing and everything. I don't want them to bring someone in that's like a super hard ass and gonna sit there and make him go, go, go. And I don't know. Just one more thing to worry about. I couldn't fall asleep last night because I was all like, just thinking about it. But I don't think anything else is going on today, so I'm just gonna end the vlog here, and I'll talk to you guys next week. You want to say see you next week? Go ahead, say bye.
Say bye, everybody. I go to school.
Going to school. Hopefully you guys can read that in front of me. It's a sewage disposal thing, and it says Uncle Fester in tank. I thought that was so funny. I'm glad that we just hit this red light so I could turn the camera on and do that. Record it. I thought that was hilarious. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but I had to record it. The fuck is honking now? Guy also hasn't been using his damn turn signals, so that always aggravates the crap out of me. Oh, look at that. He turned it on as soon as I said that. Okay, that's it for now.